In this video, I'm going to talk about the assignments and assignment groups. So if you go to your course and navigate to the assignment section of your course, you will see a list of all your assignments. This list will include discussions and quizzes. As you can see, like the attendance, anything with a grade will show up under assignments, not simply submitting papers. So to begin, we will talk about assignment groups. As you can see here, there's a general assignments group. That's what this one is. There's participation, there's some testing stuff. And what we'll do is we'll click the plus group button at the top. And we will create a new one called quizzes. Oops. And now you can see the quiz, the quiz group is down there. So we can go ahead and click on these little dots here and we can drag that quiz down to the quiz group. And the other thing we can do is if we click the three buttons over here, they got rid of the gear and now it's a 3 button. So if you're used to seeing the gear, it's gone. It's now the 3 dots here. We can change, or we can add assignment group weights. And so if for instance your quizzes were 20% of your grade, you can type in 20%. Testing will make 10%. Participation will make 50%. And assignments will make 20%. And then we can click save. And now you can see, you can see here the assignments is now 20% of the grade, 50%, and so forth. Now we will go ahead and walk through creating a new assignment. So we click the plus assignment button. We can go ahead and name the assignment. We'll just name it paper. And in the content box, please submit a doc or docx file. So you can add more detail, of course. You can add pictures and everything else. Standard word processing functions. So now we can assign points. We could make the assignment worth 0. Oftentimes, if you just want more of a reminder assignment, so it appears in the calendar, you can give it a points 0, or you can go ahead and give it whatever you want. Under assignment group, you can go ahead and throw it wherever you want. We'll throw it under general assignments. So this is where you'd want to set up your assignment groups before creating assignments, so that way you can set the group right here from the assignment creation. You can change how the grade is displayed in the student's gradebook, by percentage, if you just want to complete, incomplete, if you're going to do points as above with 10, a simple letter grade, GPA scale, or you can make it not graded. You can also select, if you click the box here, do not count this assignment towards the final grade. Again, if it's just more of a reminding assignment, then you can check this box and it won't count. For submission type, you can do no submission. So if they are, for instance, if this is an on-campus course and you want them to submit a paper in class, however, you still want the grade to show up in the grade book, you can click no submission. And then they're not required to submit the assignment through Canvas. They can do it in class. Online is probably the most favored option. You could do a text entry where they will type in a similar box to this They will type in their assignment. You can have them submit only a website URL if they're doing research or something and you want a list of resources. You can provide that. Media recording, so they can record themselves, audio or video. And then file upload. And here you can restrict the file types. So if you only want them to submit Word documents, you can do doc and docx. Now the format here is important. You can see they have an example down here. So you must put a comma in there. You can't include, you cannot do doc and docx like this. The student won't be able to submit the assignment because it's looking for a file extension of doc and docx. So be sure to include a comma in between file types, and you can even just type in PDF. Now you can set group assignments. You can name the group. Self-sign up, so they can pick the group that they want to be a part of. Group structure, so you can split the class into separate groups. You can say that you'll create the groups manually. So groups are another function. It's not necessarily part of the assignments. Groups would be another video. So you can allow or require peer reviews, and there's many options when it comes to peer reviewing. You can automatically assign the peer reviews, so Canvas just does it, and this will be on a per date function. Peer review assignments as of today, February 6th, 2018. The peer reviews are a little funny. The dates are a bit complicated, and I'm not going to go into that for this video. So now in the assign and the assign to down here. So currently by default it's set to everyone. So everyone in the course has access to this assignment. If you have multiple sections, for instance, if you have a student who takes an incomplete in your course and you create a new section for the incomplete, you can specifically add only that incomplete section. So no one else but the incomplete section will have access to this assignment. And you can select specific students. You can do by group. You can even, down here, the add button. This is where, like, if you want to include the incomplete, for instance, and change the dates. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. So now the due date, this is where, it's obvious it's the due date of the assignment. If you allow late assignments, the grade book will change the color of the assignment under the student's name. It'll be red if they submitted past this due date. And it's just a regular calendar. You can click the date and it sets it. It automatically sets it to 11:59 p.m. So just keep that in mind. If you would prefer 5 p.m. or noon, you can change the time as well. So available from governs when the student can access the assignment. So you have a start date. If you say we only want the student to access the assignment on February 14th, we click the 14th. But we only want to give them a week to access this assignment. So we'll select the 21st. Now, when the 21st at 11:59 comes, they will not be able to submit late work for this assignment. They'll click on it and it'll give them an error. It'll say you can't participate yet or anymore. So that's it. We'll go ahead and we will click Save and Publish. You can click Save and it won't publish the assignment by default. Maybe you're making this in preparation for future weeks. We'll go ahead and click Save and Publish. And of course, the due date. So this, the dates, you know, Canvas knows, and if you try to set the assignment past, say, the end of the course, like in the next term, it will give you an error telling you, similar to this, you can't change the date past the course end date. So in this case, it's because our due date is February 6th, and we told it that it's only available from February 14th. So we'll go ahead and we'll change this to the 14th and save and publish. We'll turn that option off. So now here's our assignment overview page. You can double check to make sure everything's correct. You can go back and click the edit button to change anything if you want. You can see it's already published. We can unpublish it from here. So now we can go back to the assignment section, and you can see under just the regular assignments where I'd put it, you can see the paper is there. We can also unpublish from here, and you can see there's some more options. We can edit it, we can duplicate it, we could move it, which is kind of a funky interface now, so we can say move it before, after to the bottom. Or the easier way is to just grab the dots and move it. So we can move this clear to the top of the assignment section if we wanted. So that's assignments. If you have any questions, contact the IT department, the help desk. The information will be above. Thank you.